Here we want to perform the indicated operation, and in order to do this division, we actually rationalize the denominator, which is the same as multiplying by the conjugate, because I is the square root of -1. So when we have two terms with a radical in the denominator, we multiply by the conjugate, which is 1 plus 2i. But we always need to do the same thing to the numerator as the denominator. So when we multiply out the numerator, we've got 3 times 1 is 3, 3 times 2i is 6i, 1 times I is I, and I times 2i is plus 2i squared. In the denominator, 1 times 1 is 1, 1 times 2i is plus 2i, minus 2i times 1 is minus 2i, minus 2i times plus 2i is negative 4i squared. So simplifying, we've got 3 plus 6i plus 1i is 7i, and then plus 2 times I squared is actually a -1. And then 1, the 2i and the negative 2i cancel, so we have minus 4 times, again, an I squared is -1. So that gives us 3 plus 7i minus 2 over 1, and then minus 4 times minus 1 is plus 4. So we get 3 minus 2 is 1 plus 7i over 5. But to write this in the appropriate form for a complex number, we'd split up the real part, which is 1/5, and the imaginary part, which is 7/5 I.